Alright, so we got two poles set up here. And if you look, you got the camera. You move the worm up and down. Yeah, see there, you can see the worm moving. We'll have to wait and see if we can see a fish on there. Alright, so we're just about ready to wrap it up here. But, I'm going to move your worm up and down so they can see it move. Oh, it's off the screen now. Where'd it go? There it is. So we haven't seen, I don't know what all those little bugs on there are. But I figured maybe we could, I'm going to flip the lights on and we'll show them the cool lighting system here. So that switch there, and it powers these LEDs. Zoop, 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 zoop. So, two LED strips. And then got our little switch right there. Got our Harbor Freight solar panel in the window. So I think we're gonna pretty much wrap it up. Try again tomorrow. All right, we woke up this morning. Actually, last night I was sitting in the living room and I heard a loud noise to the garage. Came walking out, didn't see anything. Then my wife got up this morning to go to church and couldn't get the door open. So anyway, we'll cut to a image. We had a broken spring. This is the new one. When I say new, I mean one that I got out of the garage. So I'm not too sure how clear this is going to be. I think you can see a little bit on the screen here. These are garage door springs that I have quote-unquote in inventory. So we've got some doors that we took out and even some old openers. Now, if you have the space, which obviously you can see this is an old barn, if you have the space to do this kind of thing, it helps out sometimes. Because right here, from what I can tell, the one that's broken is a 2-inch diameter by 30 inches long, and it's coiled from this way, kind of going back around that way. So I'm fairly certain this is the right one. And it just so happens I've only got one of these here. So we're going to take this back and see if I can put this onto the door that broke. So what you got to do, and I didn't videotape any of this because I just need to get it fixed. It's Sunday, I need to get it fixed, I need to get it done. I did end up weighing the door because I don't have the right spring here. But I took this spring tension off, put the bathroom scale under it, and it's 255 pounds. So when I have to go buy a new spring, maybe during the week when they're actually open, I might be able to find the right one. Anyway, took this spring here I had changed a while back. So we took the tension off, unscrewed the set screws. I'll show you on this one. You put a rod in here. There's set screws you loosen up, and you can kind of take all the tension off of it. But what I was going to show you right here is putting the rods in. So if you have straight rods, just kind of bevel the end a little bit. Focus. You can kind of see on there. There you go. So you bevel them so they go into the hole. Usually you're going to need two of them. So you do one thing at a time. You bring it up, move your rod across. That's how you tension and take the tension off of these doors when you want to do some work on them. Just make sure you keep the cables in the ends or you're going to have a mess. So I had this one sitting in the garage. I got some video of where I found that. So anyway, put that on, fix the door on a Sunday. Loosen up, take all the spring tension off, take these two screws here out, and you go over to this side, and you gotta take all of the screws off on there. So we gotta take this out, these two screws here out, and this whole bracket comes off. There's also some set screws on here. Take those out, slide this off. It's got a cable on it, so you want to make sure you don't drop that. Then the whole spring slides off the end, slide the new one on, and reassembly is opposite of disassembly. And then I had taken this apart once before, and it says 8 winds is what I've got on there. And if you count, it goes around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So both of these have 8 winds on them, and that was like the perfect tension. I could lift it up by hand, had it about midway up, and then it would hold itself there. So anyway, that was my fun for Sunday. Have a good time. One other thing that I added on here was this little locking mechanism here. So this piece here on the wall, and then this piece on the door that kind of latches in. If you look on the web, there's people that show you how they can break into your house just by sticking a coat hanger or something up in there and then undoing this latch here. So because of things like that, when the door breaks, it's nice to be able to unlatch the thing here and get it up without the garage door opener. So I didn't want to disable that, because you can easily just put a piece of wire between here and there and just tie it up tight so no one can pull that apart. That's what I've done in the garage out back, but in the house here I still wanted to keep that function, so bent these things up, and I don't know, it makes me feel a little better at night. Here's the old broken one. I'm pretty sure I can probably weld that back together. It'll be good. Put it back on the shelf for next time.